problem is several new sightings have been reported on base by personnel not previously affected. The situation is getting worse despite your efforts.
It doesn't make any sense. Without exposure to the particles...
What if this has nothing to do with the particles?
How can that be?
We know that one of the functions of the device was to attract the creatures. Now, when we shut that down, or at least thought we shut it down, they seem to go away.
I get it. What if the particles being emitted were only what was attracting the creatures?
Sure, like food. Now, shutting down that part of the device just made the creatures leave the area. Whatever's giving us the ability to see these things is something completely different.
Something unrelated to the device?
No, sir, that seems unlikely. But it could be something we've missed.
Okay. I was the first one to see the creatures, right? I was also the first one to touch the device. Teal'c was next.
Touching the device could have imparted some kind of charge that would alter our body's electrical field enough to cause the interdimensional bleed-through effect.
But that doesn't explain the people who had no direct contact with the device.
Unless the charge can be passed on from person to person.
Like a contagion.
I'm ordering the immediate containment of Colorado Springs and the surrounding area.
We'll also need to isolate anyone who could have come in physical contact with any SGC personnel.
Thank you. Yes, keep me apprised. We're getting sporadic reports of sightings. Thankfully, no one's been hurt so far, but a local news station's already picked up the story. Colonel O'Neill's retracing his steps, trying to round up anyone he may have come in contact with. Quarantine's otherwise in place.
What's our cover story?
An accidental spill of an experimental chemical that can have an hallucinogenic effect. So far, people are buying it.
But that won't work for long.
This may be our only chance to contain this problem. If we can't...
Mass hysteria.
This is our mistake, Major. We need to fix it.
Yes, sir. Careful.
Interesting.
What?
Well, do you think that the configuration has anything to do with the nature of the charge the device emits?
So we reorder the crystals, we change what the device does.
Why else would they be arranged this way?
Well, there are a number of configurations to choose from. How do we know which one will elicit the right effect?
This could take a while.
No one here, sir.
All right, leave someone here in case he comes back.
Yes, sir.
Vernon?
there was a huge bug on my car. No, I swear, did anyone see that? Huge bug!
Vernon?
You're certain you've reprogrammed the device properly?
To be honest, sir, we're not sure. But this is one of the last few configurations to try. We're hoping this means it's now programmed to emit a charge that will essentially reverse the effect on us.
Okay. Here goes.
Feel anything?
Not really.
Do you see anything?
No. Do you?
No.
You know, when you want to see one.
There!
Where?
Right there on the device.
If there's a creature right there, then I'm not seeing it.
Jonas? I think it worked, sir. I'm not seeing it anymore.
Well done, Major.
Well, sir, from what I can gather, the antidote seems to be working. There have been no new sightings, and everyone previously affected is no longer seeing creatures.
Good. All we need to do now is spread the cure to Colonel O'Neill and the containment team so they can spread it throughout the exposed area.
I recommend using a placebo pill to sell it to the public. And provided the containment holds, we should eventually be able to undo the damage.
Hammond.
Sir, I have reason to believe an individual I came in contact with has breached the quarantine.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, get Carter and Jonas on this. The man's name is Vernon Sharp. He's a non-com. Served in the motor pool in the Gulf. See what they come up with.
Right away. We have an exposed man on the run.